What is AWS Pricing Calculator? AWS Pricing Calculator is a web-based service that you can use to create cost estimates to suit your AWS use cases. AWS Pricing Calculator allows you to explore AWS services based on your use cases and create a cost estimate. You can model your solutions before building them, explore the price points and calculations behind your estimate, and find the available instance types and contract terms that meet your needs. This enables you to make informed decisions about using AWS. You can plan your AWS costs and usage or price out setting up a new set of instances and services. AWS Pricing Calculator is free for use. A very common use for the AWS Pricing Calculator is to find the TCO or total cost of ownership. What is total cost of ownership? An AWS TCO analysis calculates the various costs associated with migrating, hosting, running, and maintaining applications, workloads, and data in the AWS public cloud. It involves adding up all the costs associated with using AWS resources and comparing the result to the TCO of an alternative platform, either on-premises or cloud-based. Each organization's costs will vary depending on the AWS services used, the type of workloads, and the method of purchasing AWS resources. Features of AWS Pricing Calculator. With AWS Pricing Calculator, you can do the following tasks. View transparent prices. See the calculations behind the estimated prices for your service configurations. You can view price estimates by service or by groups of services to analyze your architecture costs. Use groups for hierarchical estimates. Sort your estimates into groups to align with your architecture for clear service cost analysis. Share your estimates. Save the link to each estimate to share or revisit at a later time. Estimates are saved to the AWS public servers. Export your estimates. Export your estimates in CSV or PDF format to share locally with your stakeholders. How to use the AWS Pricing Calculator? Home page. You do not need to have an AWS account to use the calculator. Direct link, https://calculator.aws. Add service page. You navigated to the Add Service page when you started creating a quote. This page has calculators for all services supported by AWS Pricing Calculator. Use the search menu to enter service names or keywords. You can also find more information about each service through the links on the product page. Configure the calculator page. Use the calculator configuration page to enter your custom details for your service calculator. Information includes a description, optional, choice of an AWS region to create an estimate, and other entries for the service based on your use case. In our example, we choose the EC2 service. In order to calculate the cost, we must configure a series of specifications, as well as the type of instance and the payment options. View the results of your estimate and review the calculations behind each estimate. To add more services to your estimate, choose Continue Adding Service. My Estimate page. Estimate Summary section. This section shows your estimates in initial cost, monthly cost and 12-month total cost. The 12-month total cost is the sum of all estimates and groups. It combines the initial and monthly costs. The initial cost shows how much you are estimated to pay when you set up your services. The monthly costs are the estimated amount you will spend during the current months. The AWS Pricing Calculator is not a quote tool, and does not guarantee the cost for your actual use of AWS services. The cost estimated by the AWS Pricing Calculator may vary from your actual costs.